So guys, I have returned. It has been a year since I last uploaded, and today, or for the next couple of days, I'm going to be doing a custom challenge mode. Now, it's not just any custom challenge mode, because that would be boring. We need to make it difficult, or impossible, either. So, we're going to make the most difficult custom challenge mode we can, and try and entertain everyone. So, I will get into what that means, what is happening, but welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 2 Chaos Mode. So, while we're here, I'm going to quickly reach up to why I picked Challenge Mode over Sandbox like I did in the last series. Well, in Challenge Mode, you have objectives, which basically, when these are complete, the challenge will be also complete. But in Sandbox Mode, you don't have those. So, if you're wondering, that is why. Right, so, how is this going to work? Well, basically, it's on the most difficult setting it can be, which is Jurassic. Now, a lot of people are looking over this and like, oh, well, this isn't as difficult. If you look at the top, it's why is it not as difficult? Well, I'm going to tell you. So, I've already done this a lot. Like, I have tried to record this video probably 3 times now, and I have decided that we're gonna need a little bit more starting cash, because every single time I went bankrupt and it was boring. So we're gonna give ourselves the max amount of cash. Now, the only other 2 things that are going to be easier is the train editing cost, which doesn't mean anything. It just means that me making hills is gonna cost less. And there was one more, which is in gameplay, which is down here, which is feeder unlock requirement at normal, because at Jurassic it becomes a little difficult. So you have to unlock it after having 2 stars, which means you rely on herbivores. And I don't really want to rely on herbivores, so basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to have more money and better appeal, but things are going to be so much more difficult. And just so I remember, I'm going to put expert hiring requirements on. So now it looks very much like it's not difficult at all. Now the only reason that is because of the immense amount of money we have. Look, if I turn it down, it gets so much more difficult. So we're going to have that much money. Okay. But that's it. So, basically, how this is going to work. I'm going to go in, and basically everything is going to be thrown at me. There's going to be sabotages, which means protesters and electric fences may malfunction, and dinosaurs will be able to escape. Stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of taxes, meaning my money goes down quickly and I have to find a way to get back up. And also a large amount of storms all the time. So we might have multiple storms an episode, and well, basically it'll destroy the park and we'll have to spend more money. So let's see how this goes. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you in there to explain a small amount more. So I'm in the game and I have paused instantly because I need to quickly modify what we've got here. So what you see here is what you start off with on this map. This is the map San Diego, and well, if you look here, there's 4 different like sections where you can put dinosaurs, plus this back section where you usually put your star of the show, because it can connect to here. As you can see, there's a little fence right there. So however, this isn't the greatest, because having a arrival building up here means guests have to walk further, and it lowers appeal, especially on challenge mode. So I'm going to quickly modify this, and see you in a second. So, I've built this fence. I'm just going to cut to this now. But the reason I built this fence is just so I can have an enclosure on this side and stuff on this side. So that's all you really need to know. It's nothing too difficult. So I'm going to quickly cut back here. Now I'm going to build things and people aren't going to understand. So I'm going to cut to one of my failed attempts where I explain how it works, basically. Simple as that. I'm just going to cut to one of my failed attempts, explain how all these buildings work, and then cut back to here. So I will be on a different map for that, so don't be confused. While I am making dinosaurs, I'll explain what certain things do. Now people may look at this and say, why are you not putting the hatchery against the fence? And some people may be looking at this and saying, what is a hatchery? Well, let me answer your query. How you make dinosaurs is through the hatchery. You go into the hatchery, hatch some eggs after getting genomes, and I'll tell you how to do that in a sec. But yeah, you basically hatch them in here, incubate, hatch, and then you can release them into this enclosure. Now, a lot of people think you can just release through this gate over here. That's wrong. You can also airlift them. So here, this is what I'm talking about. So this person's got the best logistics, which means that's what they do. You can spend those points on doing that. And what that does is you go here, and that's how you get to that menu. This is an expedition center, so all fossils will land right back here and be delivered right here. You won't see it, but it happens, okay? And that's just kind of what happens. So you go there, you find fossils, you dig them up, and you can then convert them into DNA and genomes through the fossil center, which is the whole point. Yeah, this is the power station, and this right here is the arrival point. So obviously this is a park for guests, so they will be arriving here, right? Coming down here and looking at the dinosaurs through here. In their respect, it's not such a great view. That's not the point, and plus this map is quite beautiful anyway. So this also not only has fossils, but it also has research, because you have to do research to do things. So that's just how it works. And okay, now let me explain to you what all this stuff is, because I only just learned what all this stuff is. So this is tranquilized levels. So each dinosaur has a different tranquilized level, only in challenge mode, however. And the tranquilized level means we need to research better tranq darts, so that we can tranquilize them. Currently, the Ceratosauruses that we're getting, if they broke out, we could do absolutely nothing about it. But just sit and hope that nothing happens. That's all. Now, you may see this eventually, and I know this is a bit of a ramble on, but eventually you're going to start to see dinosaurs that have a characteristic called intelligent, and what that means is if power goes out from a sabotage, they are really highly likely to escape. They take their advantage and escape then and there. So it's not great. And if you look at all my scientists as well, because a lot of people may not understand what's going on, each of them has their own characteristic, so this one has faster expeditions. Everyone else is just cheaper in what they do. Simple as that. But all of them says disloyal, right? What does that mean? Well, that means that they are more likely to sabotage whenever the hell they want. So we're just going to try and keep them happy, and hopefully that doesn't happen. As you can see, the sabotage risk bar came up so high that the electrical fences are down. So we can reboot them. Let's reboot them. Now, if a dinosaur has the intelligent gene, then when this guy reboots, they're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna go out. Yeah, if a dinosaur has the intelligent gene, it's going to climb out, or it's gonna break out, because it knows the fences are down. Anyway, that's what happens, and that is basically the chaos mode in a nutshell, really. sabotages are going to happen left, right, and center, and we're going to have to, you know, deal with it. So, let me get on to another thing that I need to share with you. Taxes. There is an icon that represents taxes. You won't see it, but there's taxes in this game. And basically, with taxes comes a little bit of a problem, because our good friend Cabot Finch, which is what his name is, you'll know him when you hear him. He's a recognizable voice. Anyway, our friend Cabot Finch decides that he wants to take some money for himself again and again and again. So we have taxes in this game, which is just fun. Right. So, let me get to explain. So, response facility. You need a response facility so that when dinosaurs try and escape, you can tranquilize them. However, we're not going to tranquilize anything, basically, at this moment in time. And this is a gate. Now, it looks a little different to what some people realize. It's just a specific gate that was made to look cool. Simple as that. And does it? Because I think it does. It looks a bit bulky, but it's like an OG gate, so there you go. Yeah. Now, these, people might not understand, these is amenities. These, well, think about when you go to a zoo and you get hungry. How are you going to eat if you don't have a Donut 5 building? How are you going to eat? Exactly, so that's why we need to incorporate these. And we'll also need to incorporate shelters and toilets, because obviously toilets, yeah, they don't actually come built in with the amenities. You have to build a separate building for them. And shelters in case dinosaurs do escape. So now let me introduce you to the final thing that I need to say before I can just shut up and you can enjoy content. Just so people understand how this works, there's going to be contracts. And what contracts are is people are going to request things, and I am going to be able to accept one of 3 or one of 2, or I can even decline if I want to. And I can replace contracts after like 7 minutes with them. So there you go. So that is how this is going to work. I hope you got all that information. You probably didn't, but it's fine. You'll understand it as it goes on. Hopefully you now understand, and I'm going to get to building what I built on that map in this map. So, I will see you all in a second. Alright. You've probably come to this point. This is what we have got. So, after the explanation you'll know. Just got to quickly add, if I didn't say, the hatchery is not connected to an enclosure because it just makes it easier to airlift them all over the park instead. Alright, the next thing I need to say is when researching I will need to get toilets and shelters, and I've actually included spots to put that, as well as a power plant station, in case I need one. Anyway, we're going to quickly assign our ranger to this, and grab some stuff. Now, as it says, we need an expert requirement. So, I think we can only buy experts. Right. So let's grab an expert. And now, you may see this low, I don't know if I explained this, but yeah. That's basically what's happening. So when they want to sabotage me, they can very much sabotage me and stop me from doing my work. We probably want a 10. We probably want you as well. I think we want you, and then this 10 in welfare. Right. So this is where all my money depletes instantly. So we're gonna grab some Ceratosaurus. We've already made a perfect enclosure for Ceratosaurus, so we should be fine. Ceros are here. So we're gonna need all of you to go out, and the more people we send, the worse it is, because basically, well, they get angry and decide that they want to sabotage the park. At the moment, that's not really an issue, but it will be. Anyway, I will cut to when I have got the fossils, and when I am extracting them, and when I get some research on the shelters, on the feeders, on the hotels, attractions, whatever, and paleomedical as well. So I will cut to when I have done something. See you then. Just to cut back to say, while I'm doing all this, you can see, as I'm sending more people out, the sabotage risk bar at the bottom right-hand corner is going up, which is a problem, because if it gets too high, they will sabotage, which we don't want. Anyway, cut to when I've done something. Everybody, this is what I was talking about when I meant frequent storms. A storm is coming, and at the moment, it is no problem. I'd just like to let you guys know, but yeah. A storm is coming, and you're going to see now the full force of what a storm like this can do. Now, to my belief, it could be a sandstorm, which it is. Big sandstorm. But what that means is, actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't realise I only picked San Diego because I liked the case. But I'm going to be honest, the storms aren't that devastating, I'm going to be honest. But hopefully it becomes more interesting as well. I don't know. So, if I'm going to be honest with you, the storms are not devastating at all, and San Diego already has a really good and high chance of getting a lot of reputation. So, it's kind of a whoops moment, because I didn't realize that San Diego came with perfect spots for dinosaurs. You know, these are perfect and big enough for dinosaurs, and they are in the best place. So I didn't realize, and the storms aren't that devastating, so maybe in another year's time I will do a more difficult challenge, and do the same thing, and maybe I'll make it even more difficult, but at the moment I really think if you make it any more difficult, you just fail instantly, which isn't that fun, if I'm going to be honest. If you just want me to watch me fail all the time. Alright. Now, just a quick aesthetic reason. I'm having a look around and seeing that what this is part of the new update. You can randomize your favorite skins. You can see that these three all are randomized. Is it biome penalty? Okay, well that looks like there is something. Desert biome penalty. I don't know what the desert biome penalty is. Is it? Oh, it's the thirsty. Okay. So to make things more interesting, there is a desert biome penalty where we are most likely going to get some dinosaurs that are thirsty. Which, you know what? Fair enough. All that means is I need to add a little bit more water. Now every task I do, just so you realise, the taskbar or the sabotage bar is going up. Also, I would like to showcase the little jeeps here. Quite cool. Ah! Badly hurt on task. No. We can't lose him. We pay for the damages. Right. Is he gonna be thirsty? Yeah, he's thirsty. But we want him. Definitely want him. Yep. Sabotage threat rising. So every task I do. And the only way the sabotage risk won't go up more and more and more is if I get them a staff center, which I'm going to do right now, because it seems that there's going to be a bit of a problem throughout this playthrough. So yeah, I think there's going to be protests, or gates are going to shut down, but we should be okay. Yeah, guest protests, there you go. So it's lowering our appeal, but since our appeal, as you can see in the bottom left hand corner on the challenge, is already 0, absolutely nothing has happened. So Now, this is what I mean by airlift.
Acknowledging asset
We can just
collection
airlift all the
request.
Ceratosaurus inside of the enclosure. And we've got stuff.
Read the details of this latest objective.
Ah.
It's perfect for you.
So what this is
The more space we develop, the more
contract.
dinosaurs we need to keep things interesting.
I'm gonna click on these as well. Now, contracts are interesting because they are ways of making money. Ooh. Oh dear. Right. Seems like they do need 100% comfort. So we're gonna quickly... Ah. Okay, I don't think it's over. It's not over. I think we're okay. So what I'm gonna do, right, and it's not over. It's just gonna be a little expensive, which is fine because we don't really want much money. So what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna block them off from the water and hope they die. So we're just gonna let them wander around and hopefully die quickly. And we're gonna grab some herbivores instead. So yeah, we're just gonna hope they die. Because they are missing water. And I'm hoping their just health will deplete. Okay, you can stay away. But they did look cool though. Please don't. Wait, there's guests. Wait, we have guests. Yo, guys, get in here. Get in here. Run! Run, everybody! I didn't even know we had guests, but you all need to get in the damn shelter, that's for sure. Distressed, why am I so stupid? Right. Since you wanted to break out and be out here, this is exactly what you can have. Right? This is your fault. Your problem. You did this. I want him to die. Die faster. You're dying. You're dying. You're not. Just perish. You wanted to be in this open wasteland. This is what you chose to be. All of you. All of you. Broke the fence, you all escaped. This is where you chose to be. It's not my fault. This is your fault. You're dying. Like, you're actually dying. And then you... Hopefully? Yeah, you got no water. No food. So you did this. You did this. Right. At least for your airlift.
Heading to collect the asset.
We got a little bit of money for that contract.
As you might have guessed by now, there are plans for the dinosaurs that only a select few know. Even though you are doing well, for now, you must remain out of that loop. I hope you understand. And if you don't, so be it.
Low health, let's go. That's what we want. Come on. Die already, all of you.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Oh, yes.
Well, what have we here?
Oh, this is perfect.
It's an Amargasaurus, according to the paperwork I have in front of me. Another interesting factoid. Its long neck meant it probably liked to feed on the taller branches of trees and such. At least that's what it says. Guess we'll find out, huh?
Look at that. That is amazing. Alright, these guys are actually perfect for this. But I'm gonna need more of you, I think. Oh dear. Yeah, so this is one of the worst ones. Yes, but... So, yeah, this is what I mean when I say that this is going to be very difficult. I had 20 million, and I'm on 7 million, and I'm on a downward spiral. How is this guy still walking around? So the sabotage thing only goes down after you fix the sabotage. We need... Yes, 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 that's what I want. Yep, good enough for me, mate. This is what we wanted.
Picking up
Get
asset.
rid of him.
Nothing gets past me, especially mistakes. Make sure you're paying attention to the details or you'll be hearing from me. Who am I? Dr. Henry Wu.
I think he'll be alright. You guys will be fine. He's just over here. He's not doing anything. Everyone, get back in the damn shelter. In the shelter. Get in the shelter. Do not give this guy something. Oh dear. This is not good. This is very much not good.
Senhoras e senhores, como medida de precaução para sua segurança,
Alright.
o abrigo mais próximo.
Oh my days, bro. Get in the shelter. He's eating you all. No wonder. He's hungry. Yep. Immortal fence. Oh my god, okay. Alright. Cool. So for everybody who doesn't know, and I may have just cut back to this, I don't know how I'm going to edit it yet, but we have caged the animal, and now we're just waiting for him to die. And yeah, we're losing a lot of
Read
money.
up on this.
So this is the Eye of Truth. Everyone's fine with everything.
It's clear from the way you dealt with that last objective that we're lucky to have you around.
Okay, we should be doing good. Are we making money here? We're making money. This is the first. We haven't made money yet. We're still losing. We're losing a lot. Oh god. We are losing a lot of money. It's the freaking scientists. We might have to fire them. Alright. That's what we're gonna do. Dad, finally. God damn. Alright.
En route to collect the asset.
Sell this. As soon as we get some Struthies out, I am getting rid of all of my scientists because their wages
Asset
are
in transit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. I need Struthies. Oh, mate. Everyone get in. Oh, mate. Oh, you paid a bit more. Injury. That's fine. Just right. Come out. You can come out, guys. You can come out.
Storm is starting
He's
to
sick.
pass. Please resume your normal working activity.
Get him. Get him. Bro. What are you doing? Oh no. Prevent dinosaur adjourned from fighting for 90 seconds. Oh mate, this is also difficult. Okay. Airlift.
Asset collection request received.
Alright, pause. Scientists, all of you fire. X square X square X. You need to do this and this.
Asset
And also,
transportation
you guys need
underway.
to sleep now, guys. Come on, one of you needs to start sleeping. Are we going up? Oh my god, we're going up.
Complete.
We're going up in money.
Look at an ostrich or emu, then look at this latest dinosaur, the Struthiomimus, and tell me you don't see a connection. This is one of the more bird-like dinosaurs that we've brought back from extinction. It literally has a beak instead of teeth. It's an herbivore that prefers to move in herds. Overall, a fantastic addition to the park.
Asset has been delivered.
Danger of bankruptcy. I know. I know. One of y'all's gonna need that damn sleep. More ground leaf. I mean, there's only so much I can afford, but I will add as much as I can. Yeah. Perfect. Right, Amargos. I need to check that you're okay with this immense growth in ground leaf. Yep. And this tree is getting rid of area, so I do need to delete it. How sad is that? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, okay. What the actual hell? Oh my god. Okay. Sabotage risks are low. Money's going up ever so slowly. Contracts are on the board. There are so many things that could go wrong right now, but I'm gonna leave it there. I know. Ending on a cliffhanger, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's see how quickly it takes us to fail, but at least we've got one. Oh! Oh! Okay. Never mind. Hold on. Hold on. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. How do I take photos? Alright, cool. Come here. Come here. Yep. Sleeping. He's sleeping. Yep.
Great pick.
God.
Composition, lighting,
Oh my
subject.
days.
This is what we were looking for.
This is what I'm
Or
looking for.
so they tell me.
This is 100% what I am looking for. Look at this.
I'm not working for accolades. Not yet. Legacy comes much later. For now, we need to understand as much as we can about the dinosaurs if they are to be a viable commodity. So, continue your efforts. People care for what they value.
I didn't even have to delete a building to make money. I'm so flipping excited to do this challenge. Did you see why I needed 2 million? I was in bankruptcy. I did that with 5 million, 7.5 million. I kept doing that, and I failed every time. And apparently, all I needed to do was give myself 2 million. Or 20 million. 20 million.
I like this next objective. I think you will too.
No. I want to refresh. I don't want any of those increases. No. Revenue. Send out next question. Yeah. That is an easy task to do. Right. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Hopefully, it becomes a little less long and a little less boring. That wasn't as boring, but it was kind of basically wait for the Ceratosaurus to die. But yeah. See you in the next one.